If you're watching this and wondering what on earth is going on, basically, I have been chucked off YouTube live streams on four. This is attempt number four of me trying to do what was the AEW Dynamite wrap up. So, many apologies. Basically, this is just explaining that I think, unfortunately, I've got a bit of a problem with the house connection, so I'm going to have to do a bit of work. In terms of live streams going forward, I'm not sure, to be completely honest, what's going to happen. And we're probably going to have to get a new Wi-Fi router and so on and so forth. So I might have to come off live streams, and then might just have to be at different times. So I might have to be like, I might have to go out basically and do them in freezing cold and dark, which will be fun for me, I'm sure. I can probably do some when I finished work, basically, do some stuff outdoors, which people seem to be enjoying at the minute. Just to let you guys know, basically, there's three parts now, unfortunately, to the AEW Dynamite wrap up, which was the thing I was doing before. And they'll be on YouTube Live and obviously YouTube podcast. They've already downloaded, basically, so I'm just going to put part one, part two, and part three. I don't know how much quality they're going to be, because there's a couple of lads that have let me know that they've been really laggy. So yeah, if you can watch them, great. You should be able to listen to them as podcast if you want to. So just watch them, watch or do whatever. Part one, part two, part three. So yeah, really sorry about that. Just very quickly before I get chucked off again, because it looks like I'm going to get chucked off again. Just to say, I went to Fozzy last night. Tomorrow's going to be Fozzy night on the channel. Basically, I've got loads and loads of footage, so I'm doing about 3 vlogs at the minute, which is probably what's wrecking my YouTube, I suspect. Potentially, I don't know, or it could just be really useless. I've dropped down to a bar again, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, there's loads of shorts. There's a few shorts that have come up. Thank you for all the people that have left comments. I've not even looked at my phone since yesterday, really, so I'm gonna look back through and see what people have been saying. Yeah, just the gig in general, it was really, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Shout out to Tail Gunner. They were the support act before Fozzy came out. I thought they were absolutely fantastic, to be fair. Really, really enjoyed those lads, so shout out to them. Got there, had a few drinks with the boys and girls there. Shout out to all of them. They were really, really good. Well, really good. It was nice hanging around with them. Basically, had rather too much to drink, but you do that at a gig, obviously. Um, yeah, it was Bradford Night Train, which I've never been to before, and it was a bit compact, I have to say. There were bits and pieces where I was just like, yeah, I could do with getting out of here, to be honest. But no, it was a really, really cool sort of rock bar. There was like memorabilia of like Guns and Roses and Evanescence and I don't know, Iron Maiden and this, that, and the other. And it was really, really good. Like I said, the vlog will be up hopefully about 8 o'clock tomorrow. That's currently downloading as well, which is also taking ages. So I'm having a bit of a time with it of YouTube at the minute. I'm just going to keep going before I get thrown off again. But just to say, the gig was really good. Jericho was amazing. He looked in really, really good shape. And when I say good shape, he looked in wrestling shape. Whether that means anything with AEW Revolution or indeed the 2-night WrestleMania, both coming up within the next 2 months, who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. But he did look significantly very, very good. I mean, he looked shredded, he looked jacked. So yeah, whether that means anything wrestling wise, I don't know. But the show was obviously Jericho's always been a great showman, but it was absolutely fantastic. So shout out to Fozzy, shout out to Chris Jericho. It was an awesome, awesome night. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Um, I don't exactly know how many wines and double whiskey and cokes I had in the end, but yeah, no, it was really good. Got to Bradford at like, I don't know, 5 o'clock, something like that. Got literally the last train, and when I say the last train, I mean the midnight train. It was like 25 to 1 in the morning. Got back to Leeds, soaking wet through. Had to pay an extraordinary amount of money to get a taxi back to my own house, which was very annoying. I was going to stay over at a hotel, but I was just like, do you know what? I can't be bothered, to be fair. And ended up getting back 2 o'clock in the morning, passed out on the sofa, got up before the missus and the sun, had to go to school and work. Fortunately, I've had the day off today, hence why I'm doing this so late. And yeah, like I said, there'll be a load of stuff for Fozzy tomorrow, so just keep an eye on the channel. This is usually when I get kicked off, by the way, on YouTube, so I might be disappearing any second now. So yeah, just to say, basically, the review of AEW Dynamite, basically, I'll mark it out because they've already downloaded part one, part two, part three. Yeah, I thought AEW was really, really good as per usual. Seemed to be a bit of a short show because obviously they've all got to get to Australia. I don't know if it was taped in advance. I've got no idea. I don't know if it was live or not, but presumably they are now on their way to Australia as we speak. You would imagine. Obviously, God knows how long it is from America. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see AEW Grand Slam. Like I said, I'm going to have a look on YouTube in a minute to see if it's something you can pay for, because it'd be really good if I could actually watch it. Probably the funniest bit, just going back to Fozzy last night, was the whole thing that happened with Liverpool. Because as you guys know, basically I usually do a live stream for all the Liverpool matches, which obviously I could not do last night because basically Fozzy was on at the same time the Reds were playing, and obviously I can't do two things at the same time as much as I tried to. So when Chris Jericho came out, just very, very quick story. Obviously the whole place went mental, everyone was cheering, I was cheering as well. And I got my phone out to start recording, obviously the gig, and fortunately you see, and just as I got it out, an alert comes up and it says Sunderland. I was like, oh my God, here we go. We'll see Sunderland 1, Liverpool nil. But fortunately, it said Sunderland 0, Liverpool 1, Virgil van Dijk. And basically, as Chris Jericho was saying, are you guys all right tonight? I was just literally like, yeah, get in there like that. Chris even kind of looked at me as well. He pointed at me, I pointed at him. That was awesome. Thank you, Y2J, for that. And then, yeah, I kind of forgot all about Liverpool match because I just thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff. So I went to check it about 2 songs into Jericho's set. And basically, I was like, why is this match still going on? And then I was just literally like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And then I was just like, it's an 8:15 kickoff. So then I had to go outside to try and check on the Liverpool score, and there was like 7 minutes of extra time put up. So basically, if you can picture this, I've got my hoodie tied around my waist because obviously it was boiling hot in night train. Went outside, but it's like pissing it down with rain basically. So I've got my phone on, watching Red Men TV, trying to keep up with what's going on. Boiling hot from being inside night train in Bradford watching Fozzy, but then being pissed soaked wet through. And then I ended up cheering the Liverpool result next to a bin, basically, as you do. Then ended up running in, couldn't find the rest of the boys because I'd lost my place, so I had to sort of barge my way back in to the front of the gig, and then I was going mental. I even did a bit of headbanging last night, which is not like me at all. I'm not a dancer, clearly, as you can see. Bit of headbanging, bit of dancing, and yeah, it was a very, very cool night. Thoroughly enjoyed Fozzy, so shout out to them. I will definitely be going to see them again, so hopefully they'll be back touring England soon. I mean, I think they come once a year, so I will definitely be watching Fozzy again. Let's have a look. Hey, Usman, how you doing? What is your favourite Winter Olympics event? Probably that I've been, to be honest, Usman, I have actually been watching a little bit. It's probably that downhill, the downhill skiing. Me and my missus have been watching it when the lads have gone to bed. And yeah, that is quite impressive. I mean, Winter Olympics isn't my sort of thing, but to be fair, I do love downhill skiing. I like the toboggan thing as well. Local one woman, they're on that little sled and they end up going like a million miles an hour. So we were trying to work out what that black thing was following them the other day. And it took me and the missus about a week to realise that it was a drone. We were just like, what the hell is that thing that keeps following them at like a million miles an hour? But yeah, I'd probably say the downhill skiers, man, to be honest. I mean, those people are badass technicians. They are like so talented. Like, I mean, I couldn't even think to do anything like that, to be honest. Yeah, downhill skiing for me, mate. Oh, YouTube's not kicked me off yet. Well, it's a bit too late, seeing as it's ruined my entire live stream. If you're wondering what's going on, by the way, folks, because I usually put titles for my live streams like AEW or WWE or Liverpool. Basically, I'm just doing this on the fly because I've been kicked off YouTube live streams. So, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, basically, talking about AEW from last night, and me going to the Fozzy gig. Shout out Y2J, like I said, it was an absolutely fantastic gig. Shout out to Tail Gunner. They're also going to be on the channel tomorrow. Well, they're not going to be on the channel because that'd be weird, but I've done like a mini vlog for them, so that should be up about 8 o'clock tomorrow as well. It's currently in the process of downloading, which might be what's wrecking my live streams. I don't know. But yeah, basically, this is like the fourth time that I've gone live this evening. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really great night. Obviously, you can't beat Liverpool winning. And then, yeah, literally, I ended up getting into bed about 5 o'clock this morning. Um, Wife then decides to wake me up saying, "You've got work in the morning, love." And I shouted back to her after she woke me up, "I've got a day off, love." And she went, "Oh." And then basically ran off to work. So then I had to then go back to sleep. But yeah, no, it was totally worth it. Great gig. Had a really good time at Fozzy. Would thoroughly recommend people seeing him. Like I said, shout out to Tail Gunner. And yeah, that's about it, folks. I can't believe that the live stream is now actually working when I haven't actually titled what the bloody hell it is I'm actually doing. I'm just wondering, actually, I don't want to push my luck. I'm going to see if I can actually retitle the live stream with a picture. I don't know if I can. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to go on my laptop and see if I can put an actual image on. Will it let me do that? It's really weird looking at yourself. Let's have a look. Report. No, I don't want to report myself. Let's have a look. Edit video. Is that going to chuck me off? Probably. Let me have a. Oh, you can change thumbnails. Right. Well, that would be helpful if I could. Right, guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually changing the thumbnail on the screen on using my laptop. So hopefully people will be able to see what it is I'm actually talking about. Let's have a look. In fact, let me just grab my laptop. I'm just going to see if I can change the whole thing. Well, I've never done this